Although our parents' generation may have thought that accounting or engineering held the keys to a good life, the modern, tech-savvy generation have shown the world that there's a huge variety of ways to make it big, not just in life, but also with your bank balance. Welcome to the Money Bracket. Today, we're going to take a look at 10 new age skills that'll earn you millions and help you on your way to success. Be sure to stick around until the end, and remember, if you like what you see on these videos and want more, hit that subscribe button and don't forget the notification bell so you can be the first in line. Let's get to it. Number 1. Neuro-linguistic programming. What on earth is NLP? We're sure you're asking. Neuro-linguistic programming uses perceptual, behavioral, and various communication techniques to make it easier for people to change the thoughts and actions of those they are communicating with. It is often used as a method of personal development through promoting skills such as self-reflection, confidence, and communication. It can also be used commercially to achieve career-oriented goals such as pay rises or contract negotiation. It can even help win clients over in difficult or tense scenarios. If you can hack your way to a desired outcome in any situation, the cards are in your favor. Number 2. Photography. Photography is no longer just a hobby or art form for people with expensive gear and fancy art galleries to show off their work. The huge rise in popularity of platforms like Instagram and Facebook has meant that visual content has become the most important medium of not only self-expression, but also promotional content for brands. The influencer market is estimated to be valued at well over $10 billion, and good-looking content has never been more important. It can also be used for side hustles such as selling stock photographs or even taking headshots for budding creatives looking to expand their portfolios. With high-quality cameras available on a budget and even our phones, the time has never been better to take up photography as an additional skill. Plus, if you're looking to make a passive income whilst you sleep, taking great photos and licensing them for reuse on stock image websites mean people could be paying for your work over and over again. Number 3. Video editing. In 2020, YouTube was valued at around $170 billion, and this is without a doubt one of the best platforms for creators and brands to make money from their social content in the 21st century. Anyone can press record on a camera or buy themselves a smartphone, but knowing your way around a video editing suite can put you far ahead of your peers. Slick transitions, aesthetic color grading, and clever content are the bare minimum these days when it comes to video content, and clients will pay serious bucks to rack those views up. Software once only accessible to high-end movie studios can now be purchased on a budget and run on laptops, meaning so many of the hurdles that once stood in creators' way are now gone. Roughly 1 billion hours of video content are watched daily around the globe on YouTube alone. Make sure some of it is yours. Number 4. SEO. SEO, or search engine optimization, is the part of increasing the quantity and quality of traffic to your website through organic search engine results. The higher up you rank in a search engine's results, the more likely someone is to visit yours or your client's website. Think of it like a supermarket. The easier to find and the closer to the entrance your product is, for instance, the more likely someone is to pick yours over a rival brand. SEO is an ever-evolving world, and search engines are often moving the goalposts, so one needs to stay up to date and keep on top of your skills so you're not left behind. It's estimated that having your brand in position 1 for your search term earns you around 40% of the total search traffic, showing just how important it is to make it happen. Number 5. Pay-per-click. Paid search marketing, also known as pay-per-click or PPC, lets businesses advertise within the sponsored listings of a search engine or a partner site. For instance, Google has its sponsored listings at the very top to draw consumers towards your business above the organic listings below. As the title explains, one pays every time someone clicks the listing, which can work in your favor providing you know what you're doing. If the advert is drawing in thousands of potential buyers and they're converting well, it's money well spent. However, much like SEO, it's a world of constant change, so you need to keep a close ear to the ground. The main positive of PPC is that you can get adverts live and in front of thousands of people's eyes within a few hours, meaning if your product or service is engaging, you could be making money in an instant. Another positive to PPC is Google's Adsense, where you're given a small snippet of HTML code to insert into your website or blog that allows others to place their adverts on your site for a small percentage of the fee every time someone clicks. The best part? You don't have to do anything. Google does all the work, including monitoring ads to make sure they're appropriate, so all you have to do is sit back and watch the cash roll in. Number 6. App development. In the first half of 2019 alone, users of Apple's App Store and the Google Play Store's users spent an eye-watering $39.7 billion on apps. This is a huge market to make a splash in, and you don't want to miss out on the potential financial gains. If you think that it's the paid apps that bring the bulk of this insane revenue, you're wrong. The top grossing mobile apps in both the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store are all free, and that's including mobile games too. There are tons of ways to make money in the world of apps, including in-app purchases, subscriptions, ads, or most commonly, the freemium model. Freemium apps allow users to download the app for no upfront cost, but place most of the attractive features behind a paywall, allowing people to get hooked by the content before they part ways with their cash. People are way more likely to spend money in an app they've already experienced than one they've never even downloaded previously. People need apps for everything in the tech-focused 21st century, including fitness, pizza delivery, and even love. If there's a problem you think needs solving, you can almost always solve it with an app. Number 7. Coding. Although it may seem pretty technical from the outside, learning how to code is a seriously valuable skill that could result in some serious cash. Coding is a surprisingly rare skill, and you could find yourself as the only person at your company or startup with the skill set. There are tons of different options when it comes to making money with code, as the only thing that limits all the opportunities is your own creativity and mindset. Most developers get inspired by other really successful companies that started out with just one developer and a spark of an idea. Not sure where to start? When you're starting out, ask family and friends or a handful of people you know that run small businesses and need a new website, or even help them update their existing website. Maybe even create your own blog. The possibilities are endless. Number 8. Content marketing. As traditional advertising loses its power on the younger generation, brands are looking for better and more effective ways to market their products to an ever-evolving audience. Content marketing is a strategic marketing approach focused on creating and distributing valuable, relevant, and consistent content to attract and retain a clearly defined audience and, of course, to drive profits. Content marketing comes in various forms, including infographics, videos, podcasts, books, and even web pages, covering ground where regular advertising doesn't by tapping into the awareness and research stages of the consumer buying cycle, raising awareness of solutions, and educating consumers about a product they may have never even considered before. Where a standout advert will show you the car they think you want to buy, content marketing will show you why you want to buy it. Brands are craving good content marketers in the 21st century. Make sure you're one of them. Number 9. Social media. Remember when we were told that social media was a passing fad? In 2020, Facebook made $85 billion, whilst Instagram was valued at an incredible $102 billion. Back in the early days when social media was simply used for chatting to friends and sharing cat memes, no one could have expected it would grow into the multi-billion-dollar empire we know today. One thing that blossomed out of the world of social media is the concept of influencers, an industry that's seen the likes of Kylie Jenner get paid over $1 million for a single post on her Instagram. Influencer marketing is a hybrid of old school and new school marketing concepts, taking the idea of celebrity endorsements we're all used to and placing it into a modern-day content-driven marketing campaign. The biggest difference in the case of influencer marketing is that the results of the campaign are collaborations between brands and influencers. But Influencer marketing doesn't just involve celebrities. Instead, it revolves around influencers, many of whom would never consider themselves famous in an offline setting, as many of them are unknown off of the internet, unlike traditional celebrities. Number 10. Graphic design. Everyone knows someone who's a graphic designer or at the very least has access to software like Photoshop. They'll get hit up by their friends and old school pals for everything from wedding invitations, holiday snap edits, and even logos for new businesses. It's surprisingly easy to earn serious money in the world of graphic design. From logos to font packs, you don't even really need to have a degree in graphic design from a college or university to get started because there are so many online platforms that can help you learn the skills to help you level up. Even if you're just looking to do it as a side hustle, you can earn a pretty hefty passive income from things such as templates, album art, font packs, or social media content such as branded posts for different niches. Having a store where people can purchase your stuff means you don't need to always be working to be making money. You can also use gig sharing platforms such as Fiverr or Upwork to get small pieces of work and expand your network whilst you're developing your skill set. Not everything has to be huge projects whilst you're starting out. If you feel you've really got the skills, you could even offer a course or ebook to help other new artists find their feet and get your name out there as an industry leader. The options are endless, and as creative content becomes the new normal online, people will always need designers to make great content for them. So there you have it. The 21st century has allowed so many of us to step out of the 9-to-5 rat race and carve out our own futures with skills that only a few years ago would have been mere hobbies, but today have the potential to earn us a ton of money. We hoped you liked the video. Be sure to drop us a comment below if you've taken anything from this video or if there's any skills you think we should have included. Regardless, be sure to let us know. Hit like and be sure to click that notification bell to be the first to catch our content. Until next time, take care.